Most videographers and content agencies are really good at what they do, but what they don't realize is that their offer is keeping them stuck. What got you here is not what's going to get you to the next level. And so once you fix your offer, you fix your entire videography business. Right now it's hard for you to grow because you're competing with every other videographer in your city. Everyone's selling the same exact thing, which is content packages and one-off shoots. And so there are three main pillars that make a great offer. And when you have all three of these that I'm about to break down for you in this video, you will finally be able to charge more and work with better clients that actually appreciate your service. So right now you need to realize the reason you're stuck is because you have a red ocean offer. This is a decent offer, but the problem is you're doing the same thing as everyone else, right? And so you're all competing after the same few fish. You and every other videographer in your city are all trying to close the same kind of deal, and it's brutal. Versus when you dial in the three things I'm about to break down for you, you have a blue ocean offer, right? It's a great offer that is a lot more attractive, and you have way less competition and way bigger market. More business owners, more people that can actually afford your service. And so you need to realize that it comes down to three things. And the first thing is your offer needs to solve a real problem and show businesses how to get a return. If you can't do this, then why would they keep paying you month after month? Each month you're kind of freaking out a little bit, like, is that person going to renew? Oh, they didn't post their videos on Instagram. They just it's sitting on their hard drive. Like, they're not doing anything with that content. Are they going to renew with me? You don't have that concern when you can show businesses an ROI. And so you need to also realize that you can make offers to businesses that can actually afford it. Right? No more working with really cheap clients. It's brutal, right? It got you here, but it's not going to get you to the next level. So the people you want to work with are contractors, turf companies, roofers, mobile detailers, pool installation companies. These people are willing to pay you a whole lot more money, and the way we do is we bring them in from one local Instagram ad, and it becomes very, very simple. But the thing you need to understand is they'll never buy and pay you thousands of dollars and stick around for years if they can't see a return. And so here's the problem. Most people, like you, are selling just content. And you're kind of expecting this to grow the business, and you're like hoping that it gets you to the next level. But the truth is, we all know that content doesn't bring in predictable results, right? We know that if a client posts their organic pieces of content, we can't control whether or not it brings them leads. And that's what they truly want to grow. That's what they truly want. They want to grow their business and predictably. And so what you need to do is combine your skill set of making high quality content with a local ad system. So content that brings in leads every single day, and then a local ad so all the leads can see that high quality content, and then you help them install a ad setting system, which then leads to your clients winning. And it's not as crazy as it sounds. It's not that complex. But one thing you need to understand is it's brutal to get your clients results just having organic content. But when you can literally help a client launch an ad and within a day they have 20 to 30 leads coming in, guess what? They're going to stick around and love working with you. And there are thousands of service businesses in your city. I don't care what city you're in. We have clients all over the US that need your help. And here are the type of service businesses you need to work with. One of the cheat codes my clients have is they get to leverage all of our client results and client wins. And so here's a few of the industries that they literally get to leverage all of these ads to help them close more deals. And so look, construction, home cleaning, HVAC, plumbing, window replacement, event decor, meal prep, landscaping services. The list goes on and on and on. We have hundreds and hundreds of local ads, junk removal, that our clients get to leverage, and it makes getting the sale so much easier. But the point is, there are people in your city that are willing to pay you. They're just not willing to pay you right now because your offer is not that great. And so this isn't theory. This is proven. Like, this is not something we're like trying to test or figure out. This is something we've already done with 250 plus videographers, right? We actually do like client meetups. This is my first one. We did one in Costa Rica. I literally had one last week where my VIP clients, we flew them out here to my home and I chartered a yacht and spent some time with them. And so they've literally cracked the code, and this is what's helping them run a real business. And so again, when you solve a real problem and show an ROI, business becomes easier. So let's go to the second thing you need in order to scale and have a way better offer, a more attractive offer, matter of fact. And so it needs to be simple and repeatable. We do this and it gets you results. Think about your offer right now. The reason you're stuck is we will come film, give you videos, but what's the outcome? Your page looks good. Maybe you get some views. Maybe you can get some clients from it. Maybe. There's a lot of maybes there. Does that make sense? Like, why would they pay you more for maybes? And so your offer needs to be, we do this, you get this result. We help you implement a local ad system with high quality content, which allows you to wake up to new leads every single day. It needs to be simple and repeatable. And we have a system that we literally plug into our videographers' business so they can start selling an offer that actually works. But this is something to think about. Is your process simple and repeatable? Can it get clients results predictably? If they plug it into your system, if you go take your whole offer and you plug it into a business's system, will it make them results like that, no matter what business they're in? The answer is no. Content alone will never do that. And here's the thing. If content alone brought in leads every single day, predictably, then you would be posting a ton of content that would attract these businesses and you would never stress about having sales, right? You already have the gear. Why don't you just like post 100 videos a month and just like scale up like that? Because we all know that content alone doesn't bring in predictable results. It's an ugly X, but don't worry about it, right? It doesn't. It doesn't. And so the third thing you need is it needs to stand out from everyone else. Again, going back to the blue ocean, red ocean opportunities, you need to understand, if every videographer in your city is selling content packages and one-off shoots, you're selling a lead generation system with high quality content. This is so much more attractive to businesses. And guess what? The reason you struggle to attract better paying clients, because I don't care what city you're in, there are so many people in your city that are willing to pay you a whole lot more money if your pitch was unique. If your offer was unique, if it got them results. And so the reason you're not able to attract these people is they've heard your pitch over and over and over again. Think about it. How many times has someone pitched them organic content? How many times has someone told them, hey, hire us for your event or shoot or whatever it is and we'll help you get some cool reels? How many times have they heard that? It doesn't make it special. That's why you're struggling. Right? If you want to fix that, you need to fix your offer. This is literally the average videographer before we work with them. They have a $1,000 one-off shoot here. They have a $1,000 a month client here that literally wants them to do everything, and they're like the cheapest client. They take a house tour here. Someone hits you up every couple months, and these are cheap people. When you can't get people results, you attract a cheaper demographic, right? But when you are able to combine content plus a local ad system, you are now a videographer that can charge $6,000 up front and $2,500 a month. A month. And so, which makes it a whole lot easier to scale because you have predictable income because they're getting results. And two, they're paying you what we call an implementation fee, right? The $6,000 fee, which makes your life a whole lot easier and allows you to scale your business to record months. And this is what it's like when you have an offer that combines content plus local ads. And this allows you to scale it to crazy months. And when you have a proven offer, growing your video business becomes a whole lot easier. We literally helped Luke go from $5,000 a month to over $85,000 a month, $84,000 a month in just 7 months. He went from $5,000 a month, barely scraping by, and he just bought a Lamborghini, right? Bought a little bit ago, but it's kind of cool to see what can happen if you have the right offer. Derek was doing real estate media, stuck at like $4,000 or $5,000 a month, had a $30,000 a month last month, and we sent him a 20K plaque, which we've done to over 50 clients now. Jacob, he's like, dude, this program changed my life. $40,000 collected in the last 30 days, right? It was nerve-wracking betting on myself, but I can say it was one of the best decisions of my life. Jacob's awesome, great person to work with. Chase, 6 figures in the last 6 months, just getting started. He actually is just getting started. He's freaking scaling. And again, Trevor, first 25 days, he literally spent $400 on ads and made $22,000. Why is he able to do this? One, because we show him how to fix his offer and attract leads to him every single day. No cold outreach, no cold DMs, nothing, right? We have leads coming our way. And I have 1,000 more client wins on my Instagram and a ton of case studies on my YouTube. So if you want even more social proof that this will work, please go check these out. But if you're a videographer that is intrigued with having a better system, a business in a box where we help you implement an offer that actually helps businesses grow, then book in a call down below. And if you're not ready yet, then no worries. Go check out more of my YouTube videos, check out some case studies, and hopefully you get a ton of value and you're ready to finally scale your business in 2026. Hope this helps. Have a good one.